Hey everyone, I am here today with a brand new series, Meatless Tuesdays, in which I will be posting vegetarian recipes every week. The aim is to provide you with some healthy meatless options that you can easily incorporate into your weekly menu. I hope you will follow along every week in October to watch a new episode of Meatless Tuesday. For episode 1, I am sharing this easy Thai-style tofu and cashew nut curry with leeks. Let's start with the prep, which in this recipe takes a bit longer than the cooking, but once the prep is done, the cooking is just a matter of few minutes. Here I have taken 200 grams of firm organic tofu, which you can see comes packed with some liquid. After taking it out from the packet, I am wrapping it into a clean kitchen towel to make it dry. Press it gently with your hands to squeeze out the excess liquid. Let it stay for a minute or so and then unwrap and cut it in small pieces of similar sizes. Next, I'm going to marinate my tofu into some soy sauce. Here I'm using salt-reduced soy sauce, but if you have normal one, don't worry, I will tell you what to do. Here I am taking 1 tablespoon of my salt-reduced version, but if you have the normal one, you can use 1 teaspoon of that one mixed with 1 teaspoon of water, make a liquid, and then marinate your tofu pieces in the same way that I am doing. Move the pieces around so they absorb the soy sauce nicely. This step is done to add more flavor to the otherwise bland tofu. Once you have marinated your tofu, keep it aside for a few minutes until we are done with the rest of our prepping. Here I have taken 1 leek. Make sure to wash it really thoroughly. As you can see, there is dirt which accumulates between the layers, so you really need to get in there and separate the layers and wash it under running water. Once you have washed it nicely, pat dry and then cut into thin slices. Next, I am taking a stalk of lemongrass. First, I will pull off and remove the uppermost layer. Then, I am using the back of my knife to pound all over it. This helps to release more of its flavor. Since lemongrass is not eaten but only added for flavoring, cut it into big chunks so it can be easily removed when consuming. I like my dish spicy and hence I am adding 2 spicy green chilies cut into strips. But if you don't like it too spicy, you can remove the seeds from the chili or use less quantity or completely leave it out. And now I am thinly slicing 1 red onion, which is the final part of our prepping. After this, we can move on to the cooking process. Put a pan on medium heat and add 1 tablespoon of coconut oil and let it melt. Once my pan is hot, I am adding half cup, that is 70 grams of cashews. Now I am frying them until they turn golden brown. It will take about 3 to 4 minutes. I am constantly stirring them so that they fry evenly. Now that they have turned golden brown, I am removing the cashews from the pan. Now keep your cashews aside and add the marinated tofu to your pan. Let the tofu fry on medium heat until it develops a brown crust on this side. One important tip here is to spread out the tofu all around the pan so that it is in direct contact with the pan. And once you have placed it, do not move it around too much. Let it develop a nice golden crust. Once brown, change sides and repeat the process for all the sides until the tofu has developed a nice crust all around. It will take about a minute or 2 on each side. Once your tofu looks like this, remove it from the pan. Now turn the heat to medium-high and add your leeks. Saute for 2 minutes on medium-high heat, stirring continuously. Then add your lemongrass and chilies if using. Saute for 1 minute. And then add the sliced onion. The reason why we are adding the onion now and not before is because we want to keep the onion crunchy, which provides a nice texture to our dish. Please pay attention not to overcook your veggies because in this dish we want the vegetables to keep a nice crunch. You have to keep the heat high to let the vegetables develop a nice browning without becoming soggy, and do not cook them for too long. After a minute of sauteing my onion, I will add my Thai green curry paste into it. I'm using store-bought green curry paste from the brand Flying Goose because I like its taste. You can use any other brand that is easily available to you, but as every brand is different, you may have to adjust the quantity. Here I am adding 3 teaspoons of green curry paste. Also adding half can, that is 200 ml of organic full fat coconut milk. Giving it a quick mix. Now adding my fried tofu and cashews to the pan. I am mixing it gently so that my tofu doesn't break. If you like it more saucy, you can increase the quantity of coconut milk. I have added half can. You can add the whole can so that your dish will be more saucy. Let it cook for a minute or so and then turn off the heat. Now I am adding 1 teaspoon of fish sauce, which is completely optional. This adds an umami flavor to our dish, but if you don't like fish sauce, feel free to skip this step. Giving our dish a finishing touch with the juice of half lime. Mixing it gently. At this point, I would taste the dish and adjust the seasoning and taste by adding maybe some more salt, fish sauce, or lime juice. And now it's time to serve our Thai-style tofu and cashew nut curry. If you like it extra spicy, you can add some chopped Thai chili on top. I hope you liked today's recipe. I will see you next week on another episode of Meatless Tuesdays. Until then, bye bye.